It's so important to really highlight the face of hunger, the faces of hunger. I think people have a picture of those
Mhm.
people who need SNAP benefits or who need Medicaid. And it's typically negative because I feel that that helps most people sleep at night.
Right.
If they can put people in a box
Mhm.
and make them the lazy or make them the unmotivated,
Mhm.
then laws can be passed with that generalization with little to no guilt or remorse. What's the face of hunger that you've experienced while working with bread?
Sure. And in so doing, I would like to expound a little, if I may,
Sure.
on the SNAP program in particular in the US. And for those who may not know, that's the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. And it is the most effective anti-hunger program in America. So I have to say that again, the most effective anti-hunger program, which means that we must work to protect it. Now, this program helps to serve 42 million Americans, which means that
Wow.
no community is untouched. When we're talking about 42 million Americans, I think it's also important to note that 84% of US counties with the highest rates of childhood hunger are in rural areas. So again, that doesn't necessarily align with maybe a stereotypical image
Right.
that we or the first images that come to mind. But if we think about rural America and the variety of people who live in rural America and their experiences, and again,
Mhm.
people who are working that are encumbered with hunger. When we think about our veterans who we know are devoted to this country, who we know worked the vast majority of their lives and even put their lives on the line quite literally, and yet are here, returned in this country and struggling with hunger.
Mm.
And we think about the elderly who
Wow.
also may have worked and served well in their lifetime, but don't necessarily have the access to the kind of benefits plans or insurance packages such that they are facing hunger. It's important to think about women. Over 60% of folks who face hunger are women, and that's around the world. So when we're thinking about in the US, when we think about global, and women work hard.
Right.
Women are
Right.
contributing to their societies. I mean, there are statistics
Absolutely.
over and over, and yet these are the individuals who are most impacted and most
Sure.
encumbered. And so I think when we really dig into some of these statistics, it gives a more holistic view of hunger, and then we have to start thinking about why it is what it is and addressing these causes.